Welcome back Pokefans to the playthrough of Pokemon Old World Dawn. So last video we did, I think it was the 6th gym, where we had to go back and battle the Princess of the Void and her bug type. She had an evolution for Ariados, evolution for Venomoth, and obviously the new Volcarona. Pretty cool. Then we did a side quest revolving around Jirachi and got choice specs for that. Then we continued, arrived at Eldor, and we also evolved Ursaring into Blood Moon Ursaluna with an item we got from here. And now we're going to be heading on the train to Ayinmayaska. That's a mouthful. I don't know why that was so hard to say. But yeah, we still got quite a bit to do till we're finished. I'm grateful for Led Zemline's technological advances. Without this heating system, I would be frozen. A is the coldest village in the world. Lucian and Boris taught me a lot about that place. They say that the water freezes quickly at room temperature, and sometimes during winter the snow covers the doors. I'm more afraid of that than of the realm and nothingness. I have a more vicious structure than you do, and the Turiga are weak against the ice type. If I get frozen, put me near a stove and give me something warm like hot cocoa. Ooh. We should also give you some gold bars and a ferry ride, don't we? You wouldn't understand, ladies have to take good care of ourselves. I require certain treatment with this body. With those rags and that crest of yours, it makes sense that you wouldn't understand it. Burn? Why do I always end up being humiliated? Maybe messing my sister a little too. You bit. Oh, so this is their first sibling argument. Greetings, passengers. Would you like something to drink? We have various berry juices, moo milk, coffees, and even alcoholic drinks. What about hot cocoa? I'd love to have a cup of coffee with you in front of the fireplace while talking to you about the supremacy of the fire type. You will never have another chance like this one in your life. There goes the scrapper guy again. What if we got married later? We can start a family. I'd be the cool dad who takes his kids outside to play. Right now I'm on a journey to save the world from the dreadful void, but I will return victorious for you. When I return as a hero, I'll propose to you and we will enjoy peace in the world together. Ouch, where did you learn to punch like that? You're making us look like fools, idiot. I'm easy to recognise. If you had like this in the circus, they will start spreading rumours. I'm sorry, sir, I'm already engaged. If you're not going to order anything, I have to attend other passengers. Anyway, forgive my brother's attitude, it seems that so much sun has bald his head. I'd rather be insulted by you than by the little monster. The first thing I'll do if I've gotten body back will be to punch you. I must warn you that we Typha had a lot of physical strength. This brings back memories. True, it reminds me of your time in Celestia when Kaz's identity had not yet been discovered. You're always messing with each other. Why did they have to end up being Cosmic Demon? I wish they still were the punching bag of the group and wouldn't have to inherit their position. You're both equally idiotic. By the way, Net, I'm curious to what your past together is like. Do you want to tell us a little bit about it so we can get to know you better? Trip's long so I can tell you the story. I still have some missing memories, but I remember everything almost completely. An entire Typha army went to fight against their previous incarnation when they'd come to reap us. We found him stranded on the beach next to the body of that incarnation. He looked like a Typha. He could barely articulate sentences and only knew to talk about how he was the son of Elohim and that he had to maintain balance in the world. Haven't we already seen this? Net tells the story of how she helped young Adam integrate into society and how they grew closer as the years went by. It's like what we saw back in Sana's village. Do the Turiga really have feelings? They have no soul. I can confirm you that their feelings were real and not just an act. When they found out that my existence was finite, he almost started crying. There is so much we don't know about the Turiga. That man Astaroth also seemed to have very human feelings. That crystallised woman seemed to be very worried about her leader. But then there's that one jester looking guy, he's very disturbing. I fought him as a child in Celestia and I can assure you that I did not perceive anything human about him. His voice and the way he speaks makes me feel nervous. I feel like I've met him before. It made me nervous too when we all gathered together. Well, I'll keep going. I'm telling you, the jester is the director. Ned talks about how much they loved each other more and more each day and about their search for a soul, and finally about the fateful day when the Typha world became Gulifat. I really am sorry about that ending. At that moment he looked kind of out of his mind. He was babbling as if talking to someone. Seems like he couldn't run away from the purpose for which they was created. Perhaps Elohim was trying to get him back on that track. That's just why I thought he wasn't going to just drop his greatest creation out there and forget about it. A long time passed for Adam fulfilling his role and he probably stepped in. This is so ironic. The one being I feared and hated so much turns out we were a lot more alike than I expected. Try to remember that what you found out that day. Maybe we can use that to stop this madness. I never thought I'd say this, but you have to save him, free him from himself. No one should be a slave of their destiny. You saw it all play out, didn't you, Pokex? Did Adam Malay look nervous when that jester said he was going to cheer him up? I have the feeling that he's the one pulling the strings behind the scenes. He may be a servant of Elohim or something along those lines. When I confronted him, he gave me the impression that he was the mastermind behind the Hades obelisk incident. It isn't very nice to talk ill of others behind their backs, especially when I just wish to comfort a friend. The jester, was he listening to us all this time? Can't I travel by train like humans do? The sights up here are quite lovely. I feel so jubilant that I'll even introduce you to some of my friends. Are those Tarigi? From what he said, it looks like he's on top of the train. Take care of these things, you go to car 5 and get on the roof. Seems like a quiet trip was too much to ask for. Right, car 5's not that way. Okay, it's this way then. Cosmic Anomaly. Oregon. I'm just going to live train it. That works for me. Cinderace. Again, not really well equipped for fire types, but Tremor Slash. As if you flinched me, you little scumbag. That's it, get deleted. Let's learn Sword Stance. Oh, nah. Blastoise. That looks like one for aggro. Bolt Beak. One shot the. No, what? How did it live? Never mind. Got rid of it this time. I'm guessing we're just gonna. Oh, no. Oh my god, we're actually climbing the drain. The weather's rather nice, isn't it? What do you want from us? I thought you were around the Boreal Glacier. Don't feel so tense, Sephora. We were all friends here. That doesn't answer my question. As straightforward as ever, I just wanted to see how you guys were doing. Like in those stories, you were the heroes chosen by the light who must face the darkness, save the world and all that. I'm extremely curious about how this will play out. I appreciate you being coming all the way here because there's something that has been on my mind ever since I started to get my memories back. I may share my wisdom with you. Did you do it? I don't know what you're talking about. I've done a lot of things during my immortal life. I'm asking if you're the one behind the destruction of my world. Are you blind? The culprit of such genocide was your blueprints. A village ravaged by the void and a tip-off from the castle, two seemingly isolated events that when put together make you the main suspect. It breaks my heart that despite our friendship you accuse me of something so despicable. I don't know what your intentions are, but one thing's clear to me. You're going to pay for all the happiness you took from me. If it hadn't been for you, but I wasn't the one who destroyed it all. Go on, Sephora, be a good girl and annihilate again the monster that is threatening this world. Prove that you really were the type destined to protect them all. I'm not destined to anything, but I sure will protect everyone. From you, you were the real evil. I want to test your determination. Maybe someone like you will be useful for me next time. Okay, we're actually battling the jester. Right, Hatchron. Let's go aggro. Eat that. We're not going to eat a fire move though, which is what it's hit me with. Ah, god damn. Yeah, I should have gone into my chat. What am I doing? Blasphelan is Ghost, Fire. Scatography. Life Drain. Mr. Rhyme. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was super effective. She just went into Machamp. Yeah, we eat that. Blaze Kick. Bright Ice. Feel like Poison Dark, maybe? No, it's Poison Ghost. No. Oh no, it's Void. Yeah, it's Void and Poison type. So Moonblast will be neutral. Yeah. Sableye. How dare you? Okay, that was fairly easy. Curtain closes, you may applaud. An empty vessel has much more tenacity and strength than the original being. Bravo, Pokédex, bravo. Are you going to transform now? We have more fight on us. Hearing your voice is never a good omen, so I came here as soon as possible. I must work on my servants, having only the potential of a gym leader wasn't quite enough. Hope you're ready for our rematch. My dear Arlington Van Excelsis, we are not yet destined to face each other. Let's wait for a good stage when the sky begins to fall. You're not going to escape from here. Oh please, besides I have one last thing to attend to. But say hello to your sister, I hope she grew up healthy and strong. Don't you dare approach her. You can take your anger out on me when the sky falls. Don't be ruining the climax with that impatience of yours. How unfortunate, how very unfortunate. That's literally, yeah, it's the director. That's what he used to say. Are you okay? The train is about to reach its destination. My sister and I defeated all those Tarigi that were let loose on the train. I feel like all our paths converge in that clown, but we'll settle accounts with him later. Now we must focus on going to A. Show the people at HQ know what's coming. And it will do you good to greet familiar faces like Boris or Lukia. During what was left of the trip, everyone talked about what happened with Alistair. Finally, the train arrived at the station. This trip's gone worse than expected. What was he trying to do by attacking the train? Did he want our attention? He wanted to annoy us that Adam Malaya is an agent of Chaos and doesn't seem to be following any plan. If he shows up again, I'll be the one to battle him. There's something I need to verify. I'll leave it to you, though it makes me a bit sad even after so many years he keeps getting in my way and I'm a bit eager to give him a good beating. At least he'll leave us alone for a while. Since we're here, we can stop by and say hello to Lucky and the others. They've moved here after the Celestia incident. I agree, we need to rest, so cannot be tired when we march towards the unknown. Alright, let's get moving. Ah, there's Pikachu. The heartless fool, he lied to me, how dare he? Man offered to tell my fortune, assuring me a bright future, but he was a liar. Let's not even get how expensive his services were. As soon as I catch him, he's going to wish he had never been born. To offer this, can you do me the big favour going to recover the money he took from me? He's left for the Burial Valley. Okay. Don't feel cold wearing those clothes, you're extraordinary. Well, I do need to heal, so we'll go ahead and do that. We don't have many visitors, so you're welcome. I'm not surprised, look how snowy it is. People say that there are aliens in ancient Led Zemlai, although technically the Tarigi already are aliens, so an alien invasion's nothing new. I was literally just thinking that. Cold's nothing to me, I'm the man of steel. Clark Kent, eh? Oh, you can buy honor medals now. Interesting. Some more TMs. I don't think we really need any healing stuff. Like, it's thanks to the Volta site that we have started to create electronic devices. Yeah, if I remember right, I have to go through that quarry. Hello, comrade. You look like you could catch a lot of Pokemon. Managed to catch 25. I will give you an upgrade. How many have I got? Oh, 22. Yeah, if I catch a Ghastly, I suppose I could get a Haunter and stuff like that. What is known today as Old Lezemli was once the capital, but it was partly destroyed during the civil war caused during the revolution. Plans to rebuild it have been delayed for quite some time due to high priority projects before, in addition to having to deal with those Tarigi. For the time being, the capital will be the town of A. We have built our base of operations, blah blah blah. Alright, let's go this way. We'll protect our motherland. Is this the headquarters? Seems a bit menacing. Oh. Welcome to Ledzemli, Lady Naya. Wait, you're Al. The man, the legend himself. This reunion's been postponed for longer than I'd like to admit, but we're together again. It's a pleasure to meet you, Lord. Your sister told me a lot about your achievements. There's no need to treat me like the king. I am now a nobody in Celestia. I gave up my titles to live as a wanderer in search to complete my mission. I also have to thank you for taking care of my little sister all these years. I can guess the reason for your visit. We also saw Tarigi flying at high speed towards the Boreal Glacier. Yeah, the missile was a failure. We have a lot of catching up to do. Oh, you're that Pseudo Tarigi. I'm going to warn those slackers. I'll use the transmit so they know we need them here. Hang on one second, I'm just quickly checking something. Technology has made quite a lot of progress. It seems that this field of study has a far better performance when there's no lunatic tyrant in charge. I try my best to coordinate my work here with Celestia, as being a teacher demands a lot of time and I can barely come back here. Oh. That's Diana, we're here. We were on our way to the workshop to Pokédex, long time no see. And Net too. Did you miss the great Net? Oh Flint, have you finally taken that tissue off your face? Let's see, where do we begin? I'm guessing we're going to catch them up. Pokédex group talk about everything they've experienced, their encounters with Adam in the past they had along with Net. Flint turned out to be Naya's brother in their reunion. And what happened at Sun Summit in their current mission. But how's that possible? I was with Kaz and Zaz all working together on Water Sims not too long ago. It's hard to believe that the two of them are Tarigi. Had no idea about the latter. Seems like I sent him to run around the field enough times. I must apologise about Kaz. I purposely kept it from you because I didn't want you to know what you've had around all this time. This little thing's an ancient type with enormous power. Who are you calling a little thing, you drunkard? There's also that, from what we've seen in recent days, Adam isn't quite the one calling the shots in his group. We had one of his emotional meltdowns and blew off, and Alistair, the more sus Adam alive, did something. Let's get him to wake up and trust me once and for all, because I think I know what he needs. We've always seen Tarigi as enemies, but if there's something we can come up with for all species to coexist peacefully, I want to help. I agree, going to war isn't really my thing. I'll give you all the support I can. He was one of my students, and if he's in trouble, it's still my duty as a teacher to lend him a hand. I don't care if one of my friends is a Tarigi, we will make him find a way to have their soul without having to harm others. I disliked him, but after meeting a girl raised by Tarigi and above all, after hearing the story of Net, I feel like I'm starting to see them in a different light. Knowing what Net told us, you two have similar backgrounds, it's natural that you started to empathise with him. You're no longer that little girl obsessed with eliminating them to bring peace to the world. You've grown a lot. You and everyone as a teacher and a father can only be proud. Lucky and I will make sure to protect the civilians in case things get out of control. I'll be in charge of protecting the area of the galvanic quarry. I have several electrodes ready to go. Kaboom! I have a favour to ask of you, Diana. I need you to run an errand for me at Celestia Labs. To hearing everything, I've had a sudden suspicion. I need you to go to the director's office and investigate something. Alright, I'll get ready and go there. You have the keys to the teacher's room. I'll prepare a flying Pokemon for you if you need it. Don't worry, Meowstic can use teleport. Give me a moment and I'll be going. In my case, I'll go to my workshop to prepare myself as well. I'm Gym Leader if anyone is interested, in case you feel like training for the final showdown. He seems quite involved in his position. Sometimes I forget that I am one too. I should have become Gym Leader, although I didn't contact you at the time, so I'll settle for the Colosseum. Be very careful with the upcoming fight, and above all, be wary of the weather. As soon as you leave the Burial Refuge, you will face several blizzards. Thank you for the warning. I trust you to protect the people in the case of disaster. As soon as we make sure that everyone's safe, we'll be on our way. Good, let's go and be brave as Tauros. Okay, actually, we're not really that far off the, Oh, well, I had to go back to Celeste to get those reports. We don't have an idea what's going on with the director there, but Lucky seemed especially nervous. Would you like to go there with me? Al and Naya still need to get ready. Maybe you'll find something useful there for the approaching battle. No, Seth, we'll be able to reach Celestia's castle in no time. Hold on tight. So here we are. I never thought I'd return here after that incident. Thanks to the technology in Led Zeppelin, I'm healthy again, but it still feels so strange. Oh yeah, because she used to fall asleep. According to Luckin's instructions, I had to press this stone, then this one. I finally these two at the same time. Looks like the security at the entrance has been greatly reinforced. Anyway, let's see what's inside. Oh. I have to go back to Celestia to get those reports. I don't have much idea what's going on with the director there, but Luckin seemed especially nervous. This place is quite gloomy. You can tell it's been abandoned for years. Makes sense after everything that happened here. Lucky moved everything to A. He wanted to get rid of this place. Doors closed with a strange mechanism. The truth is I never went beyond this section. Everything further on was restricted. Do you think we'll meet the director? After what I did to Nao, I can confirm that he's one of the most evil people I know. Let's not think about it though. Maybe there are some clues around here on how to open it. Before my work with this hell of a lab, if you want to continue to the forbidden area, you'll have to make it so the buttons of different rooms form the colours that mix together. Make the director's favourite colour. So egocentric that even his keys have something to do with him. In case you're wondering, the colour's purple, but it's important what colour goes left and right. You should look for some portrait of him, seeing his clothes or something. We should look in your investigation by Larry Stevenson. Investigation. We've collected all the samples of what that black slime that was scattered. Director's given the order to store these samples in the laboratory. He has an idea in mind. Maybe this will help us to discover more about the properties of the void and how to combat it. Since Dr. Kurzkov's return to Led Zeppelin, we have barely been able to complete any project. His absence makes it even clearer how good he was at it. Director said that he will soon be able to take a giant step forward. I wonder what he has in mind. I feel like we've already been here. Oh yeah, this is exactly where... Yeah, this is where we were as little Naya. Is that his portrait? the Oniria project. Time when the director was obsessed with the dream plane, he saw it as a place to unify living beings. Did he want the world to be entirely asleep to control the dream plane to influence everyone's mind? It seems that all that this is going to remain unknown. He put Dr. Newmond in charge of the project and they had made good progress, but after an accident they decided to resign. The director also threw away all of that and focused all his projects on the void. Huh. Baker states to put corrupted Pokemon. When exposed to the void, Pokemon end up changing their type in most cases, although they end up becoming more violent and dangerous. There are also cases where they evolve into new species such as Spritzee or Lumineon. I can't deny that these Pokemon have benefited a lot from it. There's a third possibility as well where they temporarily change shape in battle, although that's very rare. Even to this day no one here has seen that phenomenon in action. I mean, I've seen it a couple times. Oh, I've just pressed a switch. Don't know what that's just done. Yeah, I've got no idea what that's just done. Nope. There's gotta be more switches then. There wasn't none here, was there? No, that's an operating table. There's gotta be more over here then. Wait, what? Oh, it has to make the colour purple. One second, let me just double check something. Yeah, it doesn't kind of really tell me. You'll have to make it so the buttons are different rooms from the colours. Even his keys have something to do with him. In case you're wondering, the colour's purple. What goes left and right? Seeing his clothes or something. Right, so I think the picture of him was here, wasn't it? No. Where was the picture of his clothes? Must be to the right. I can't really see it. Oh, red to the left, blue to the right. Okay, so this one's right. And then if we go all the way over here, change this one to red. There we go. Aha. Looks like you finally opened the door, good job. Did you find anything interesting? I think what we're looking for is in this area. Whoa. Have you already had an encounter with them? It's good timing to show how much I've improved. Let's battle together. Right, Blaziken and Superior. I'm a Psychic. And Psychic. Double battles are slow, man. Right, in comes Metang. I'm gonna Life Drain and I'm gonna Shadow Ball. It's not bad damage. Ouch. Right, Shadow Ball should take that out. And Gig Drain's literally doing nothing. Ah, oh, Porygon. I can Life Drain that. Side Shock that. We didn't one-shot it this time. Or Meowstick. There we go. They were very strong with their protecting this site. We've performed well in battle, you've improved a lot too. Thanks to training with Dimitri, I've become very strong. I even defeated him in his gym. Let's keep going and see what we can find. Hopefully no more of those beans. Yeah, let's continue through. Oh, look at that. Pokeax. It's the masked man from the portrait. The intruders have reached my sanctuary of knowledge. So he's the so-called director. Pokeax, I've never seen you with that angry face before. He's made life very difficult for someone you love. I would feel the same as you. The data from the two intrusive presences show the student daughter of the Numons and the static that was extracted from Adam. I'd like to ask you some questions if you're so kind. What has led you to cause so much pain? If you consider yourself a great scientist, you should know that science is by and for the people. Hurting her in the process isn't proper of expert investigators. Why would someone known as an eminence like you do it? Downloading battle data sended by static. A replica looks like he's in the mood for a fight, let's go. Okay, so that's not actually the director. Right, Meowstick, Hatchling. I'm just gonna Life Drain. And I'm gonna Side Shock. Oh, that was a crit. Why would you hit your own? That didn't make any sense. Energy Ball, Meowstick lives. Oh, I thought for some reason Moonblast hit both, but it's nice Dazzling Gleam, isn't it? Alright, let's go Machamp. Yeah. Psyshock. It somehow lived. Can't actually do anything to me though, can it? Right, Metagross. Blaze Kick. Stone Charge. Metagross lived. Not for long though. You just literally took out your own Pokemon. To be fair, you took out Lairon as well though. Right, I'm gonna dress Power Gem. Mind Blown. Oh, we just about lived. It's still alive. Ooh. Okay, it took itself out. And I missed the Blaze Kick, of course I did. Let's go King Gambit. Tremor slash Psyshock. It's got immune. It's got levitate. It's all good. Oh, I pressed the wrong move, but Psyshock will finish it off anyway. He's really tough, but we've made it. Initiating sleep mode, administrator presence required. So some kind of robotic replica. This keeps getting weirder and weirder. Are you feeling better after the battle? I'm glad. Let's go inspect the room. This book seems to be some kind of diary. Let's take a look. Even when projects fail, I always have contingency plans in place right from the start. It'd be unfortunate to have to start all over again, so I'll carry them out. Perfect order requires a lot of effort and dedication. I'm the only one capable of achieving it, and it seems I have less time left for it. My son's living freely in the city, although sooner or later they will eventually come back. I even got them a copy of their favourite Pokemon with a high potential. He's fundamental to all of this. I've already eliminated all that chained them to needless desires. I think this is what Luckian wants. There's a Pokeball. You've accompanied me this far and helped me deal with the obstacles. It's only fair that you keep it. Hey, you got a Spiritomb. I'm going back to Led Zemline now. Thank you very much, Pokex. Wish you all the luck in the world. If you need anything, you know where to find me. So we've already read this, haven't we? Yeah. Interesting though. I hope she takes me back. Oh no, she's done one? How dare she? There's literally nothing left in the academy. I do find it a bit crazy that the academy is where Naya was experimented on. So this was like right at the beginning of the game, wasn't it? The Eternal Night. Alright, well, looks like that's the end of that side quest. Thankfully we can just fast travel back. And yeah, we can heal up. But yeah, I think that'll be a good place to end the video. And next video we head to the Galvanic Quarry, and yeah, we'll continue on that way. I think, if I remember right from what I was reading, once we do the gym at the Galvanic Quarry, we can come back to Annie, whatever it is, and battle Luckian, who will be the last gym leader. And yeah, and then we can carry on through to the climax of the game. But like I said, we still got a few things to do yet before the game's finished. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.